All right, welcome back. And now we have to talk about one of the most important sections of this course that you need to understand and definitely that you need to be responsible for. You may remember back in section 1 we talked about a gun owner's responsibilities. And if you remember in there that we have a right that we enjoy as citizens that many other countries don't. And we have that right to own firearms, and that's what we're talking about, is defending ourselves and defending those we love with firearms. But with that comes this huge responsibility. And one of the responsibilities I have is for my own children and for other people and their children, that they cannot access my firearm and they cannot hurt themselves at all with my firearm. So you may remember back in lesson 1 that we talked about this slide here, responsibilities. It is your responsibility as a gun owner to not only learn and obey all the applicable laws that pertain to the purchase, possession, and use of that firearm, but you have to make sure, and it is your responsibility to ensure, that no unauthorized or untrained individuals gain access to your gun. And that especially means children or little children. We need to talk about that in depth so that we can all be responsible adults and make sure our children are kept safe from our firearms. And one of the greatest ways that you can keep your child safe and other people's children safe is to make sure that you always have positive control of that firearm. And positive control of that firearm is it's ready to use and on you, or it's in storage. And that's the simplest way to do that. So all the things we talked about as far as safe gun handling and the rules of safe gun handling, all that put together keeps other people safe. It keeps our children safe and even other adults safe and other people's children safe. And so practicing the rules of gun safety will ensure that no one unintentionally gets hurt by your firearm at all. So one of the other things to do to help keep our children safe, because we are human and we do make mistakes. There are times, and it's sad to say, that we will forget, or maybe we will put our gun down somewhere and forget our gun. We have seen federal agents and state agents and law enforcement and military and then even armed citizens put their gun down in restrooms or ball fields and leave them. And I know that sounds silly. You may say, well, I'll never do that. The thing is, Murphy's Law will rule over the situation of the day, that we become careless. Hopefully we never become careless, but you never want to leave your gun unattended. But if you do, and that can't happen, or somebody else does, and your children find that gun, they have to know about guns. And so we don't keep our children in the dark. One of the greatest things you can do for your children for gun safety is to educate your children about guns, and to even teach your children how to properly use firearms and how to safely handle guns. That's one of the greatest things we can do for our own children, is teach them about guns. And so with that, understand that with this great responsibility, we can pass that great responsibility on to our children and teach them safe gun handling practice, and that guns are neither unsafe or safe by themselves. It's when a person comes into contact with that gun, what are they to do? And I've taught my own children to shoot, and you can do that in various ways. There are so many training tools out there that you can use. You can start with airsoft and BB guns and long guns and then progress on to pistols. And it's really an enjoyable sport, as you know, and it is fun to do as long as it's done in a safe manner. Children can enjoy the shooting of firearms just as much as adults can. And so teach your kids, be responsible. Teach your children to be responsible, and teach your children what to do. So I would like you to view a short video. I'm going to start that up for you, and you can view that video by the NRA, and that is going to help us with child access prevention, not allowing our children to access our firearms, and being responsible gun owners, and teaching our children to be responsible gun owners. So stand by for that video. It'll start here just in a couple seconds.
Yes! The eagle has landed.
Attaboy, Eddie. Way to put all those eggs in one basket.
Hey, wing team, let's play ball. Howie, come play.
Tell me, Eddie, how do you play when mommy be getting in the way? The ball is orange, why is that? Will I need a glove, helmet, or bat?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only way to learn.
So, will you play?
Okay,
Great! You're a part of my wing team. How about you, Maya?
My wing team is so fun. Well, you know safety is rule numero uno. I'll play ball with mis amigos, but I'm pretty good, so watch your egos. I'm in.
Super. One more, and we can play 2-on-2. What do you say, Gary? Gary? Gary!
Hey, I was concentrating.
Really?
Before you ask, nope.
What did you think I was gonna ask you?
To clean your house,
No.
to bake a cake.
To play basketball.
That's what I said, and I'm way too busy. Got serious game, got epic thrills. Just one dead level with my awesome skills. New high score, I just got chills. Oh, my ice cream always spills.
You're still a part of my wing team.
You're a part of my wing team.
Whatever tweaks you be.
How are we gonna play teams with only 3 of us?
Good question.
Basketball. I love basketball.
Hello there.
Hola.
I'm Fiona. We just moved to New Featherton.
I'm Eddie Eagle, and this is the wing team.
Can I play, Mom?
Go right ahead, Fiona.
Look at me, I'm fancy free.
I've made a friend, no, make that 3. New Featherton's okay by me. If I could be on your wing team.
Now you're a part of our wing team.
Friends of a feather belong together, 'cause you're a part of my wing team.
Gary, throw us the ball. Gary!
Can't a goose destroy zombies in peace? Hey, what's this?
Are you gonna throw it or not?
Did you leave a backpack over here?
I thought it was yours.
Mine has ice cream stains on it.
Oh, good point.
A gun.
I've never seen a real gun before.
I dare you to touch it.
Touch what?
Oh, my.
Gary!
It's not mine. I don't know where it came from.
What should we do?
Let's take it to the police.
Let's take it over to my mom. She has a gun at home. She'll know what to do.
It looks just like the ones on TV.
And in my video game.
Stop! Don't touch. Run away. Tell a grown-up. Stop. Don't touch. Run away. Tell a grown-up. What?
Why are you singing?
I learned it from my dad. It helps me remember what to do if I ever come across a gun.
Hey, I learned this song at school.
Stop. Don't touch. Run away. Tell a grown-up.
Stop.
Don't touch.
Run away.
Tell a grown-up.
Parar. No tocar. Dejar el lugar y a un adulto avisar.
Stop. Don't touch.
Run away.
Tell a grown-up.
When you see a gun, that's no time to play. Stop, then turn and run away. Whether here, there, or on a dare. Fly away fast, don't have a scare. Stop, don't touch. Run away, tell a grown-up.
Stop. Don't touch.
Run away, tell a grown-up.
Everybody out there needs to listen to me. This is serious. If you see a gun, leave it be. This could really happen. Get ready to do your part. Don't touch that gun. Be safe. Be away. Team smart.
Stop, don't touch. Run away, tell a grown-up. Stop, don't touch. Run away, tell a grown-up.
What's this all about, Eddie?
What's wing team rule number 1?
Safety first.
Safety first. Before lunch?
Before anything, finding a gun is a dangerous situation.
Goodness me.
What gun? Wing team, thank you for doing the right thing. I'm proud of you. I'll handle this.
Mr. Eagle, I sure was scared.
I did not know what to do.
How many of you have questions about gun safety? Tell you what, I'll call your parents so we can meet back at our house for answers. And pizza.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you, Mr. Eagle. I've talked to Fiona about guns, but I never know how to bring it up to other parents.
Anything I can do to help, Miss Falcon.
Thanks for coming over, officer.
You kids made the right decision. It's always the best choice to get away from a gun.
Who wants pizza?
I do.
Pizza.
Please. Give in.
One at a time, Gary.
Officer Wingman, I was pretty afraid today.
Well, discovering a gun is a dangerous situation.
But whether a gun scares you or not, you should always leave it alone.
Dad's on the Squawk Safety Squad. I wouldn't have known what to do either if he hadn't taught me.
You betcha, Eddie.
What? I don't get the big deal. There's guns in my video games.
Real guns aren't the same as the ones in your video game, Gary.
Yeah, but...
It's not the same.
It's okay, Fiona. Tell him.
My mom always told me that I should never touch a gun if I find one. I'm sorry I forgot that lesson today.
But next time, you'll remember.
Next time, I'll remember. And look great doing it.
Like a true fashionista.
Hey!
I was surprised to find a gun at the park.
Well, you might find a gun in a few different places. In houses,
With people who want to protect us.
sometimes your mom or dad or another adult may have a gun.
And sometimes a gun might turn up where you don't expect.
But no matter where you see a gun, what should you always remember? Eddie?
Stop. Don't touch. Run away. Tell a grown-up.
Stop! Don't touch!
Run away.
Tell a grown-up.
If you spot gun trouble, then on the double, just run the other way. It doesn't take much, just stop, don't touch, and you will save the day. Hey, stop, don't touch, run away, tell a grown-up.
Stop! Don't touch! Run away! Tell a grown-up! Yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right, I really hope you enjoyed that video by the NRA, and as you can see, it is a catchy tune. Stop, don't touch, run away, tell a grown-up. And I've showed my own children that video, and I have tested them with regard to that video. And what I did was, I took a similar gun to this training gun that actually looked real, but it was an airsoft gun, and it didn't have any airsoft ammo in it, and they weren't able to use it. And we went out in the backyard. My wife and I took them out in the backyard, and we let them begin playing as we normally did. And then I took that gun and I hid it in 2 different locations. And I allowed my young little 5-year-old son at the time to go, and he found that gun, and he responded exactly the way he was told to respond. He said, "Daddy, there's a gun over there," and he didn't touch it. He stopped, he ran to me, and he told me about that gun. And so that really works to let them view that video like that. One of my older daughters, who was 7 at the time, she found that gun, and she didn't quite do what she was supposed to do, but she still did. She said, she put her hand on her hip and she said, "Daddy, there's a gun." And she didn't touch it, but she didn't run away. And I said, "Honey, what are you supposed to do?" And she said, "Well, I'm not going to sing the song." And I said, "That's okay, you don't have to sing the song, but let's stop, don't touch, run away, and tell Daddy." And so she understood what to do, and I am confident in the real situation she would actually do that. So remember, we are responsible as gun owners to take responsibility for our firearms, for the ownership of that our guns are safe and stored safely, and we use them in a safe manner also. So know the rules of gun safety. know about child access prevention, and most of all, teach your children about firearms. Teach them how to be safe around guns. Teach them to own them and use them in a safe manner. And we will all be better for it. We love our children. We love our families. We love the children of the world and the families of the world. And we never want to see harm come to another person, or especially to a young child. And so let's be responsible gun owners. Again, if you have any questions about child access prevention, write them down, bring them to the second portion of this course, send me an email, and we will get those questions answered to the best of our ability. You can also look over the Louisiana Concealed Carry Administrative Rule Book. You can get some more good information about your responsibilities as a gun owner and what we are responsible for under the law. That concludes this section on child access prevention. That also completes the laws and rules section of our concealed carry permit online portion of the course. So congratulations on that as well. Now you're going to want to go ahead and move on to lesson 3, shooting positions and shooting qualification. We'll see you there.